Hi guys, Rosstafa here, and I'm back with Primal Carnage, Extinction, and the survival update recently came out, and one of the main things I've added is a brand new dinosaur, a new tyrant class, the Acrocanthosaurus. So I just want to do a really quick video just to show that off, as well as a couple of other little things they've added to the human characters. So the major difference between Acrocanthosaurus and the other tyrants, because each of them has their own ability, is that the Acrocanthosaurus can actually do this sort of stomp. That's what the roar sounds like. There we go. Sorry, I forgot my buttons a little bit there. So it's just sort of like a stomp ability, and anyone nearby will just sort of get flying. That's sort of that's what that has instead of the slash and the tail swipe of the T-Rex and the Spino. But otherwise, it's kind of similar. The only difference is that it has less health, and it's significantly faster, I believe. So if you just sort of get an idea, this is a sprint speed. It's fairly faster. It's a lot smaller than the T-Rex. Say I stay next to these boxes for a comparison of size, and I'll change to a T-Rex. I think these are the same boxes. Hang on, no they aren't. Boxes are over here. Oh, this is the noxious skin, by the way, for the Tyrannosaur. And the map that I'm on is Transfer, which is a map that I don't actually see played that often, which is a shame. But yeah, so you can see straight off the bat, like, the T-Rex is way bigger than the Acrocanthosaurus. But you can also see at the bottom there, it's actually got more health as well. So we'll go back to the Acrocanthosaurus. It's got about 250 more health than this one. So this guy's a much faster tyrant class, but obviously it's not as heavily built. But it's really enjoyable. It looks great. The model is probably the most scientifically accurate dinosaur in Primal Carnage so far. I mean, this looks... I mean, obviously, apart from the colour, it looks almost exactly like what Acrocanthosaurus probably looked like, which is really cool. The roar. The roar sounds amazing. I think it sounds a lot like Godzilla. Not sure how effective the stomp is going to be. I need to play this guy a little bit more team deathmatch and stuff to see about that, but I've tinkered around with him a bit, and definitely seems quite fun. Seems like pretty much everyone's playing him at the moment, which is no surprise. So yeah, that's the Acrocanthosaurus. Pretty cool. Model looks amazing. There are no skins, like alternate skins, currently added in the game at the moment for this guy, but there probably will be in the next content update. So yeah, there are a couple other small things that I want to show you guys. Hang on, we need to switch to the humans. And the first is the trank gun of the scientist. Now, here's the Acro, sort of close up. Get a good idea of the size of him. This basically is just a bigger version of your regular old tranquilizer. But it's a sniper rifle. It's got really good range on it. And as well as obviously doing damage, it stuns targets quite considerably. It was actually very recently fixed because it was just ridiculously overpowered. It basically made tyrants unplayable because it slowed them down so much. It made them basically useless. And as a scientist, you could just pick classes off at range so easily. Seems like they've lowered the fire rate a little bit as well, but it's still a really good gun. It's just a nice alternative, has an extra effect. I think it does less damage than the sniper rifle now. It's more about it's more of a support weapon rather than a damage weapon, which I think is just what a scientist really is. It's not just a damage dealing class, but that's pretty much it for the. Oh, they also added in sensor mines, so you can drop those down and anything that walks by them will get put up on the map with red markings around it. The other thing they've added is just a small thing with a Pathfinder. They added a, instead of a flare, they've added a tomahawk. And these can get thrown at targets, but then picked back up again, I believe. Though it doesn't seem to be letting me do that at the moment. I guess they can't pick them up anymore. But yeah, instead of flares, you've got those. I don't know if I'll be using them, purely just because I don't know if they deal enough damage to make them worth it. I suppose the flares aren't that useful on daytime maps like this, but on nighttime maps, flares are going to be the thing that you use because they're just so useful in disorientating dinosaurs, especially in game types like Get to the Chopper when you want to lock a point down. And throwing a flare down and making it a lot harder for the dinosaurs to see where you are, just gives you a bit of an edge in terms of being able to dodge around and stuff. But that's pretty much all they've added to the different classes, I believe. Let me have a quick look. So if we go through customization, so yeah, it's still got shotgun, desert eagle, and you got your hatchet or your tomahawk and your flare. For scientists, you got your trank rifle, your sniper rifle, regular trank gun, and your health kit or your sensor mine. They're obviously adding in skins and stuff, but I've only got a few so far. With the commando, it's just desert eagle, assault rifle, and oh, they've added frag grenades. I did not know they'd added that. That's another cool thing. Let's try them out then. So, because before you just had ammo patches, so that's cool. And they got a timer on them as well. I wonder if we can cook them. No, you can't cook these grenades. You just throw them. But they look like they got quite a short fuse anyway. They also made the crosshair for the assault rifle a little bit smaller. So you can actually be a lot more accurate with it now, because it's... I mean, that's not bad, that's spread. So it's probably a lot better than it was. It feels more like an assault rifle you'd want, rather than just something that sort of sprays in a massive arc like that, which is almost what it was like before. Like, the further away it is, the worse it is. But it's got quite a high kick, so if you just sort of fire, it goes up quite a lot. But yeah, I guess that's it for the commando. It looks like they've just added new throwables in. Yes, they've added another grenade in for the pyro. Most of this wasn't advertised on their patch notes, so I didn't actually see these. So most of you will know that the pyro had grenades before, but they took them out and replaced them with molotovs, and they've since added in grenades. So now you have two different kinds. Looks like these are impact grenades, so they explode as soon as they land. That's pretty cool. So I like that. What does the trapper have? Is he anything new? No, he's still got landmine, just net gun, and your pistols. That's pretty much it there. I think that's all in terms of other sort of subclasses. Like, they've not added any other new subclasses yet. But I reckon the next one to be expanded on will be the Bruiser class, which is just a Carno at the moment. Every other class has different subclasses except the Carno. And I think they're thinking of adding in either a Ceratosaurus or a Pachycephalosaurus, but obviously the latter being a herbivore, they'll have to add a new plant resource around the map for them to get health from, or figure out some way for them to regenerate health. But yeah, that's all the really significant class changes, apart from like balancing and stuff. They've just added a few different weapons and stuff, which I think is going to make gameplay a lot more interesting now that each class has sort of a different array of things that they can use, and obviously the dinosaurs just have different subclasses. But yeah, I'll be doing some team deathmatch videos and showing off these new weapons and stuff in practice. They've also added a new game mode with AI in it called Survival, which I'll also be doing a video of, and it's basically just like a horde mode. I'll probably just do like a single player video of that and just show you basically what it looks like, and then maybe do a multiplayer game and just try and get as far as possible at some point down the line. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video, even though it's just a really quick rundown of some of the new additions to the classes. But thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for more Primal Carnage Extinction videos. Cheers.